So guys, last week the final update for Star Wars Hunters went live. So unfortunately this is going to be the last video I ever make of its kind, which still feels weird to say that it is ending. We've known for over a month now, and in a way it kind of feels pointless doing a video like this, but obviously I absolutely love the game. And, you know, I've been covering it extensively the last several years, so I can't just leave it out just because it's going. And I will play it a little bit, and I know you guys are still going to be playing for quite a while, so I feel a bit unjust to not do something about it. But jumping straight into it, Tuya is finally added to Star Wars Hunters. We've known about Tuya since at least 2023, I believe, when the Hunters Battle for the Arena book came out. She was mentioned briefly. And from there, I honestly thought she was going to be some kind of like slicing character, you know, a bit of a hacker. But it turns out she's actually a bioengineer. And of course, she is a support class, which she's also joined by her droid psychic TU8, also known as Tubbs. And it's honestly stuff like this, knowing that she's a bioengineer, having tested her out in the training facility and how sort of like cool and fun she seems to be, makes me even more sad and frustrated that the game is going. Because there was such creativity with this game, and the game itself honestly was a blast and just so perfect in so many ways for me. But obviously we know that the game wasn't marketed properly and all that other stuff. I don't need to get into it, it's not what this video is for, but it just sucks, man. Even more so having updated the game, it just, yeah, so very painful still. But yeah, Tuya added as a new hunter. She is free for everyone. All of the previous hunters are free for everyone to play now as well, which is good. So for the last 5.5 to 6 months, everyone will be able to play as all of the hunters, level them up as much as possible, which is really good to see. It's a nice way to finish the game off, I suppose, although I think a lot of people have already dipped. Anyway, as a result of that, also every single piece of customization is available to everyone to play as well. So any of the previous arena vaults or even the Mastery 2 quests have been completely completed and unlocked for everyone, which is nice to see, but also does mean that the quest system has been completely taken out. So there's no, grinding to be able to do. It's just a case of playing the game as whoever you want in whatever costume you want, basically, which I suppose as the last sort of few months is a nice way to do things. Also means microtransactions are gone as well, which is another big thing down here. They've been disabled. So yeah, cosmetics, hunters, mods are available to play for free for everyone. There is a ranked season, but no arena pass. And this ranked season does have rewards to unlock if you want to sort of progress through that, and that will go live until October 1st. So anyone still playing up until then should probably quite easily get to Kyber 1, I'd have thought, to unlock those last pieces. And then throughout that time there's also going to be a bunch of different rotating modes. So I think Huttball was live again for a bit, but then was also then weirdly disabled, to be honest. I feel like they should just leave every single mode live, to be honest. And from what we've heard from the data miners, they've also actually taken Escort out of the game now as well, so that just won't be playable. So many of you guys who were only able to start playing at launch just won't ever get to experience Escort, which is really unfortunate because it was a really fun mode on some great maps, but I suppose it is what it is. And speaking of game modes, there are two new ones. We've got Tuya Chase and Take Aim, which are two Holo Arcade game modes. So Tuya Chase is everyone plays as Tuya on a essentially trophy chase game mode. And then we've got Take Aim, which is everyone plays as Zaina, and every headshot you land is an instant elimination, and landing a shot anywhere else does minimal damage. So that honestly actually sounds quite fun with Take Aim. I'm a big fan of those kind of one-shot modes. It almost feels a bit Rainbow Six Siege-like, where you just tap someone once with an SMG and they die. I'm a big fan of that kind of realism. But yeah, I mean, that is pretty much everything. I'm not going to really go over Tuya's abilities too much because everyone can play as her now. It's been over a week, and yeah, I'll probably just make a separate video playing as her at some point within the next few weeks as well. So yeah, if you are still playing Star Wars Hunters, you can go and play her now. It's not a problem. She does have a grapple though, which is good fun. I do like that grapple from what I've used in the training, but it'll be interesting to see how that plays in the actual game. But yeah, that is it. That is the update. So they didn't really add any new maps or anything like that, but I'm kind of not surprised, I guess, given that it is the end. Yeah, it's unfortunate. Tuya's design's pretty cool as well. And obviously, yeah, just upset still that the game is going away with the amount of potential it had. But that is it from me today, guys. Thank you all very much for watching, and may the force be with you always.